Aloha everyone, and welcome back to the blog. Thank you again so much for listening in. Today is Tuesday. It's the 15th of November. It's in the afternoon. I'm in the office, so if you hear any phone ringing or if someone happens to walk in my office, I'm here at work having some fun. This morning was a little bit hectic, so I didn't get to put the audio blog out. Running around doing some stuff, and Skylar, my daughter, she wasn't feeling too good, so I had to drop by the school, make sure she was okay. But everything turned out okay, so no worries, as they would say in Australia. Anyway, let's jump right into it. I want to start off with a quick commentary, and then I'll see if I have time for at least one question. If not, then I'll see if I can do another one pretty quick, either today or tomorrow morning. So I'm watching TV. And Skylar and I are watching TV, and this was a couple days ago now. And I don't remember what show it was, but it was something Skylar wanted to watch, and they're talking about patience. Patience being a virtue. Oh, very cool. And then someone on Facebook that I know posted, "Why is patience a virtue? Patience shouldn't be a virtue. Hurry the blank up should be a virtue." That was their post, not mine, but they did put a little bit of oomph and emphasis in that quote. And I sat there thinking, and then a third thing happened. Someone actually brought it up in a conversation. Oh yeah, sometimes things just take patience. And I thought about it. For those of you that are Haumana students of Huna, you know the deeper teaching of aloha. For those of you that don't, there's a deeper teaching of the word aloha. Each of the words break down into a specific meaning. And those meanings are really powerful principles to live your life by. They're some of the major principles of aloha that I teach in the Huna workshops. Well, the last A in Hawaiian stands for Aho Nui, and Aho Nui means patient perseverance. Patient perseverance, being able to endure, is another way of looking at the translation of Aho Nui. And yet, every person that I've learned from, whether that's Tua Lopez, my kumuhula, my teacher of hula, Uncle George Noope, the person that introduced my family to this material, even as I was learning this from my father, there was always an explanation of its patient perseverance. Now listen very carefully, on the path. It's having patience while you are on the path. So this big discussion that I've been seeing around me, and I always go with my gut and what is the universe kind of throwing at me here? And the universe is throwing at me this big debate, if you would, where you have one group of people that are saying, yes, patience is a virtue, and another group saying patience is not a virtue. In fact, hurry the blank up is a virtue. Well, here's what I'd like to point out. Both sides are correct. Patience is a virtue, and hurry the blank up is a virtue. So how can I see that both are correct, that both are right? Well, it's really simple. There's a time to have patience, and there's a time to not have patience. And it really comes from the word, the saying, and the meaning of this Hawaiian concept, Aho Nui. Aho Nui is to have patient perseverance on your path. So let me give you a specific health and fitness example. I talked about in a previous audio blog that I used to be 85 pounds heavier than I am right now. Well, when I was doing nothing about my weight, when I was sitting around and not taking care of myself and living a life of being 235 pounds and eating things and blaming everything else for my physical well-being, except taking no responsibility. I've been there, done that. So if you're in that situation, my heart goes out to you. I know what that feels like. Listen carefully, though. That's not the time for patience. That's not the time to have patient perseverance. There's nothing to be patient or persevere about. There's nothing to endure. I was doing nothing. I wasn't on the path. I was taking no action. I've emphasized already in this audio blog that there's 3 requisites for change. Letting go of your baggage and setting a goal. That's the first one. The second one is taking action. The third one is focus. Focus includes patient perseverance, but it comes after you take action. Where do you need to have patient perseverance? Okay, so I drop my first 55 pounds. I go back to school, I get my PhD in psychology. I graduate with my PhD. This is about 3 years ago now or so. I'm taking about 6 months off because I've just been working really hard on my degree, my residency. I focus on writing my first book, so I get my book out. And this is the end of 2009 now. And everything kicks in, and I go, you know what? No more patience, no more persevering. Hurry the blank up and start working out. And I started working out. And I started working out a couple days a week. And then it went to about 4 or 5 days a week. Then it went to about 6 days a week, taking a day off, stretching. Then it became eating healthy, getting the right foods, buying a little bit more gym equipment, spending a little bit more time on focusing on my health and fitness. Now, all of a sudden, I'm 3 months into working out, and in my mind, I'm thinking I should be farther down the path. I should be a little bit thinner. I should have a little bit more muscle tone, a little bit less fat. My cardiovascular should be a little bit better. That's the time where you go, I need to be patient. I need to be patient, I need to persevere, and I need to endure because it takes time. It takes time for your body to adjust. Now it's 2011. This is all going on almost 2 years now, and I'm still sitting there going, I should have a little bit more of this, a little bit. You know what, though? I got to pat myself on the back. Considering my training schedule, considering my work schedule, I have 2 kids, an amazing wife, a wonderful life, all of these things that I need to do. I have done the best that I can. I'm going to still be patient with myself because I am on the path. Same thing goes with making money, achieving your money needs and resources. It takes time to get an investment to build up. The first investment that my wife and I made when we bought our house, it didn't immediately turn around the next day and make us a ton of money, but we had taken action. Now is the time to persevere. Now is the time to have patience. When you have an investment, you are investing not only in now, in the future, so that you're getting a positive return. You need to endure. You need to have patient perseverance in an up market, a down market. You need to have your timing right, and you need to have that focus. When is the time to not have patient perseverance? When you've made no action. You got no investment, you have nothing out there, you got no plan on a return on what you're doing, you're sitting on the couch, you're not taking care of your health and fitness, you wish you were in a relationship, you're not in the relationship, you wish you had a better job that was fulfilling you, a career that resonated with who you are, and you don't have that. That's the time to get up off of your butt and do something. That's not the time for patience. Patience comes as the third requisite for change. Aho Nui is a very powerful and amazing concept, and yet it can be used as an excuse for not getting your stuff done. So I hope that helps out a little bit with patient perseverance and the whole concept of Aho Nui. That wasn't a specific question, and yet the universe kept kind of, how do you say, banging on the door and saying, hey, talk about this. Okay, so I did. Anyway, I hope that was a good talk. I'm looking at the time here. I think I've gone pretty far into this audio blog, so I'm going to post this one. This one's a little bit shorter, so I'll see if I can get another one done today. I'm going to double check to see if there's any meetings that I need to go to. And if not, then maybe I'll be throwing a second one up today. So I hope all of you had a fabulous beginning of the week. Thank you again so much for all of the questions. I have a backlog of questions now that I will be getting to. So because I'm doing the audio blogs, please have patient perseverance. And again, thank you so much. Malama pono, we all stand in righteousness. Aloha ke akua, love comes from a higher source, comes from your higher self, higher consciousness. And finally, aloha ahuiho. Class dismissed. Love you all. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.